A man had been with his fiancée Sarah for 5 years and engaged for nearly 3. The wedding was fully planned, deposits paid, and he believed they were building a future together. 6 weeks before the wedding, Sarah announced she was taking a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Europe with her college friends. He supported her, drove her to the airport, helped with her bags, and wished her a great trip. As they walked toward security, Sarah casually dropped a bombshell. She said they needed to take a break. There was no discussion, no explanation, no chance to respond. Before he could process what she meant, she disappeared into the line and boarded her flight. At first, he thought it was nerves or a poorly timed comment until he tried calling her and realized he had been blocked on everything. Phone, texts, social media, all gone. Days passed. Then weeks. Sarah never reached out once. After 5 days of complete silence, he made a decision. The wedding was off. He canceled the venue, catering, and vendors, and decided Sarah would no longer be moving in with him as planned. If she could disappear without explanation, he wasn't going to sit around waiting for her to decide when she felt like being in a relationship again. 6 weeks later, Sarah suddenly called from a new number, announcing her return date as if nothing had happened. He shut it down immediately and blocked her. He then informed friends and family in a group chat that both the wedding and the relationship were over, explaining that Sarah had chosen to take a break and cut contact without warning. Support poured in, though Sarah tried to reframe the story as him overreacting. What followed was a relentless wave of pressure. Sarah, her friends, her sister, her parents, and even extended family all contacted him, urging him to reconsider. They framed Sarah's actions as wedding stress, anxiety, or a misunderstanding. He stood firm. Trust had been broken, and no explanation justified disappearing and blocking your fiancé for 6 weeks. When apologies finally came, they were half-hearted. Sarah admitted she panicked but still expected the relationship to continue. She even said she still wanted to get married. He realized the core issue wasn't the trip, it was control. Sarah expected him to wait, forgive, and fall back into place once she was ready. Things escalated when Sarah began sending letters, driving past his apartment, and even showing up at his mother's house unannounced. At that point, he took legal steps to protect himself and his family. After being served with a restraining order, Sarah finally stopped. Looking back, he realized he didn't lose a fiancé. He dodged a marriage with someone who disappeared when things got difficult and expected unconditional patience in return. Walking away wasn't cruel, it was necessary. In choosing to cancel the wedding, he chose his self-respect, his boundaries, and his future.